lost my footing in Albany, Indiana. The streets turned cold and gray. Everything I owned and knew just seemed to slip away. Had to pack my bags in silence, find a place to lay my head. Looking for a shelter, but finding ghosts instead. Moved in with my crazy aunt, a shadow in the hall. She works inside a nursing home, where the wicked spirits call, dispensing drops of morphine for the hospice killers there, working for the psychos in that heavy clinical air. The weight of it was poison, I couldn't take the strain, watching all that darkness just rot inside the brain. So I walked away from work, left the paycheck at the door, and I found myself a homeless soul, sleeping on the floor. One night inside a motel room, the walls were closing in, wondering where the end was or where I should begin. I called a friend for mercy, just a voice to guide me through. She told me there was hope ahead, something fresh and new. She got me to her temporary home in Richmond, Kentucky, underneath the bluegrass sun and a wide and open sky. The characters were colorful, the faces strange and wild, feeling like a traveler, feeling like a child. I spent some time in the hospital, catching my own breath, walking through the valley in the shadows of my death. And the healing place in Louisville opened up its arms, keeping me from trouble and the city's many harms. I found a spot with Tony and Dad, a house on solid ground, living with the father Larry while the world was spinning round. They headed off on vacation, left the house to me for a while. Try to find my footing and a reason just to smile. Before they left, the sun came by, a wanderer at heart. He and his dog were drifting like a living piece of art. He sat and told me stories of the miles beneath his feet, walking roads of America, looking for a beat. He'd carry his instruments and look for any gig, living life so simple while the world was acting big. He'd play for just a pittance or a place to sleep at night, searching for the music and searching for the light. Then I landed in Salisbury with Anita as my guide, trying to keep from drifting back out on that rising tide. Desperate for a roof to keep the coldness from my skin, fighting off the homelessness that nearly did me in. Anita opened up her door and let me take a stand. In Sellersburg she held the line and took me by the hand. That's where the spirit started moving, catching like a brand new flame. I felt the fire for the Lord, I whispered out his name. The spark became a bonfire, burning bright and deep, waking up the promises I thought were fast asleep. I saw the path before me, clear as it could be, to serve the ones in struggle and to set the spirit free. Now I move to help a friend Pat, a new chapter to write, walking out of darkness and stepping into light. From the killers in the nursing home to the fire in my soul, the Lord took all the pieces and He finally made them whole. The road from Albany, Indiana was long and hard to tread, with nights of being homeless and the words the wanderers said. But every stop was a lesson and every face a sign that even in the madness, there's a grace that is divine. I remember Tony, Ed, and Larry in the sun who walked the road, the dog that kept him company and shared the heavy load. I carry all the stories like a map inside my chest, finding finally in this mission a place where I can rest. Richmond to the healing place, then Louisville's busy street. I've worn out many shoes and I blistered up my feet, but the fire in need, a spark in me, is never going out. It's what the journey's for and what the story's all about. The morphine and the cycles are a world away tonight. I'm living for a purpose now, I'm living for the ride. Helping Pat is where I am and where I'm meant to stay. Finding joy in service at the ending of the day. I look back at the motel room and the friend who heard my cry, the one who pulled me out of there and wouldn't let me die. Without that hand of friendship I'd be lost in Albany still. But I'm climbing up the mountain now, I'm standing on the hill. So let the fire keep burning, let the Lord lead every step. I'm keeping every promise that my heart has ever kept. The road is running forward and the past is in the rear. The spirit's in the drive,